My only refuge.
Episode 20. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. In verse 7 of Surah Al-Qasas, in the story of Moses, God says, "We inspired Moses' mother, nurse him." Now this is at a time when Pharaoh's men were searching and interrogating and killing every baby boy they could find. But God's telling her not to worry. We are aware of everything, and we will protect you and your son, just like we did when you were pregnant. But if you become afraid, throw him into the river. Interesting. First, God says, do not worry. لا تخافي ولا تحزني. Feed your child. But she is human, and she is a mother after all. She is worried because of the constant threats she sees outside. Anyone would be frightened in such circumstances. So God says, if you are still afraid, let him go with the stream of the river. We will return him to you. The story continues in the following verses. Events turn and turn. The cradle moves along the river. People from Pharaoh's castle take it in. Then, all those who are brought to breastfeed the child are unable to do so. By God's will, the child would repel their breasts, until Moses' sister comes and tells them there is someone who might be able to nurse the child. And she brings him back to his mother, and the child feeds from her breast. Verse 13, we returned him to his mother, فَرَدَدْنَاهُ إِلَى أُمِّهِ, so that he may comfort her, and she would not feel so sad, and she would know that Allah's promise is true, while most of them do not know. How amazing! The anxiety is becoming unbearable for Moses' mother. God helps her and tells her what to do, and even though God could have decreed that Moses be fostered in any way he willed, he returned him to the sanctuary of his mother's arms, so that she would feel calm. God calms his beings and servants at all times. He does not want them to feel anxious. He gives them refuge. That said, if someone's status is high, and God wills to manifest this high rank, he will. For Moses' mother, God says, look, she was worried about her child's nurturing, so we returned him to her. But for Imam Hussein alayhi salam, the master of the youth of paradise, Sayyidu Shabab Ahlil Jannah, things don't go that way in Karbala. Everyone is desperately looking for a drop of water for his newborn, Ali Asghar Salamullah alayh. But there was none. The child is passed from hand to hand, and when he is given to Imam Hussein alayhi salam, still no one gives him anything to drink. All this is to show and prove who trusts God more and who remains loyal after taking refuge with God. وَلَكِنَّ أَكْثَرَهُمْ لَا يَعْلَمُونَ. But most of the people do not know.